Imagine applying for your dream job and being rejected by a computer. No interview, no human contact, just an algorithm quietly deciding you're not the right fit. Now imagine being flagged as a potential criminal by a facial recognition camera that misreads your face, or being denied a loan because a machine learned that people from your neighborhood are statistically higher risk. None of this is hypothetical. It's happening right now. Artificial intelligence is supposed to be logical, neutral, and fair. But when AI is trained on biased human data, it doesn't erase prejudice, it amplifies it. And as AI systems take over hiring, policing, healthcare, and education, that bias stops being a glitch and becomes a global problem. So here's the truth. If we don't fix AI bias now, we won't just build smarter machines. We'll build digital systems of discrimination. Welcome to AI Unlocked, the channel where we explore artificial intelligence, future tech, and the tools that are changing the world. Today, we're diving into the dangers of AI bias. AI bias happens when algorithms make unfair or inaccurate decisions due to the data they're trained on. Machine learning works by finding patterns in information. If that information contains human prejudice, stereotypes, or imbalances, the AI absorbs them and treats them as truth. The result? An illusion of objectivity. Decisions that look scientific, but actually reinforce inequality. In short, bias in, bias out. There are three main ways bias creeps into artificial intelligence. Data bias. If the data used to train AI is incomplete or unbalanced, the results will be too. For example, an image recognition system trained mostly on lighter skin tones will perform worse on darker ones. Algorithmic bias. Even when data is clean, the way an algorithm processes it can create unintended bias, human bias. The people designing and labeling datasets often have subconscious assumptions that influence the outcomes. AI doesn't invent prejudice. It learns it from us. The impact of AI bias is already everywhere. Facial recognition. Studies have shown AI systems misidentify people of color, women, and older adults far more often than white men. In some cases, this has led to wrongful arrests. Hiring algorithms. Some companies use AI to screen job applications, but if historical data shows men were hired more than women, the AI learns that pattern and repeats it. Healthcare. AI models used in hospitals have been found to under-prioritize treatment for Black patients because they were trained on data that didn't account for historical disparities in care. Finance. AI-powered loan systems can reject applications based on postal codes or spending habits that correlate with race or income, perpetuating systemic inequality. These aren't technical issues, they're moral ones. Here's where it gets worse. Once bias enters the system, AI decisions reinforce it. If an algorithm predicts that certain neighborhoods are more likely to have crime, police presence increases there. More arrests are made, not because there's more crime, but because there's more surveillance. That new data then feeds back into the AI, confirming its own prejudice. This is the bias feedback loop, a self-fulfilling prophecy created by machines that learn from human error. You might think the solution is simple. Just train AI on better data. But in practice, that's extremely difficult. Most datasets are massive, messy, and collected from the real world, a world that's already unequal. Cleaning that data without removing useful information is like removing poison from water one molecule at a time. Even when data is balanced, AI systems often function as black boxes. We can see the input and output, but not the reasoning in between. So when bias shows up, it's hard to even know where it came from or how to remove it. But here's the deeper question. What if bias isn't just in the data, but in the design of AI itself? Stick around, because the next part will reveal why the fight against bias might be one of the biggest moral battles in tech history. The truth is, technology reflects the values of its creators. The tech industry isn't diverse. The majority of AI researchers and engineers come from similar educational and cultural backgrounds. That lack of diversity shapes how problems are defined and whose problems get solved. If the people designing AI don't represent the world their AI builds won't represent everyone either. That's why ethical AI isn't just about algorithms, it's about inclusion. Even advanced systems like ChatGPT, voice assistants, and automated translation tools aren't immune. Language models learn from text written by humans across the internet, absorbing cultural biases, stereotypes, and misinformation. That's why some AI systems have been caught generating sexist, racist, or politically biased outputs. If AI learns from the internet, and the internet reflects humanity's worst impulses, then controlling bias becomes a never-ending challenge. Unchecked, AI bias doesn't just lead to bad data, it leads to injustice at scale. When millions of people are judged by automated systems, whether for loans, jobs, or policing, small biases become massive inequalities. And because AI systems seem objective, people trust their results more than they should. That's the danger. When bias hides behind the mask of technology, discrimination becomes invisible, but no less real. The good news is, it can be reduced if we take it seriously. Diverse teams. Building AI requires perspectives from all genders, cultures, and socio-economic backgrounds. Transparent systems. Developers must explain how AI makes decisions. Ethical oversight. Governments and companies should audit algorithms like they audit finances. Bias testing. AI must be tested for fairness before deployment, not after damage is done. Bias can't be eliminated completely, but it can be managed, exposed, and minimized. Ethics must evolve alongside innovation. AI systems should be designed not just for accuracy, but for fairness, empathy, and transparency. Some countries are already introducing AI bills of rights, demanding that automated decisions be explainable and appealable. The future of AI isn't just about smarter technology, it's about responsible technology. Because in the end, the real danger isn't biased machines, it's indifferent humans who build them. As AI spreads into every part of society, bias will remain one of its biggest challenges. If left unchecked, AI could lock us into a future where inequality is automated and injustice is invisible. But if we confront bias head-on, through diverse data, human oversight, and transparency, AI could become a force for fairness instead of discrimination. The choice isn't up to the machines, it's up to us. AI is only as fair as the people who create it. It mirrors our flaws, but it can also reflect our progress. The real question isn't whether AI will be biased, it's whether we'll have the courage to fix it. If you found this video eye-opening, Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the world of AI. And in our next video, we'll explore another sensitive topic: AI and mental health, risks and rewards. We'll uncover how AI is helping people heal, and how it might be quietly changing the way we understand our own emotions.